You have like this menu engineering features, you have this costing features, you have this database of ingredients. You look to AI, right? How are you, as the CEO of Meez, how are you thinking about the future is with all this?
Yeah, well, there's a couple things. One, it would be silly for anybody, really anywhere in any industry, not to think about, okay, how can AI improve what we do? And so we do a lot of that, right? I think a lot about that. I use a lot of AI in my day to day, and we deploy a lot of it into the product as well, and not just into the product, but how we operate. And we're deploying more into the product now to make it faster and faster and more seamless to get all your recipes in. Another thing that I think about is, as we think about this sort of, how quote unquote reporting has existed for restaurants is, there's a lot of reports and a lot of, analytics that you can look at, and then from there decipher what should I do with the information. And I think that we're getting to a place where we can skip that part. And if you have all the data, right, get right to the answers, right? Instead of, waiting for a report and reviewing a report and reviewing all the details of the report, why can't we just tell you,
Yeah, so your fingertips. Yeah.
here's the 10 things that if you change these, tweak this price, consolidate this item, buy this instead of this, or stop buying this because you're already buying this. And these 10 things, if you do them, will increase your profit margin or decrease your food cost by 5%.
Yeah.
And as opposed to trying to look at a report every week, you're just
Right.
giving you the information. And that's exciting for me. But, for us, we also are always thinking about how do we make the experience of, creating, iterating, sharing, and training with your recipes and organizing them. How do we make that better and faster and easier? And so that's always something that we're working on.
Yeah.